What's up, guys? Today is day 96 on my journey to 2000, I think. Well, you could see in the description and in the thumbnail. But anyway, I finally got a haircut. I didn't let the guy shave this part because I felt bad, like if I was tipping too little. I didn't want him to do more work. But anyway, today is day whatever, and we're gonna play a game. Also, I watched the candidates. If you guys don't know, that's the running for the world champion, where they all verse each other to see who versus the previous world champion. I watched some videos, they'll be in the description below as well, I think one or two. And I played a lot of Bullet and Blitz. I've been doing that a lot lately. My Blitz rating is just terrible, though. Middle of July or towards the end of July, I started playing it again. Apparently, I reached a 1400 rating in the past. And the past, like, 90 days, when I play it for fun, I lose connection, whatever. But the past few days, I've been trying again. And I'm just not good at Blitz. But Bullet, I somehow did really well. Like, the past year, I haven't played much Bullet. Or I guess I played 1,000 games of Bullet. Jesus. The past 90 days, I only played like 141. I mean, they're 1-minute games. And I'm almost at a 1500 rating, just playing for fun. Yesterday, I won a bunch of games in a row. I think it was yesterday. Yep, April 4th. You could see, look at that. Boom, 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 boom. And then in my draw, I stopped. Like, Jesus, I look like a cheater. Anyway, that's not what it's about here. Here, it's about 10-minute games, about rapid games, where we have more time to think. So let's go straight into it. So we have the Sicilian. Hopefully I don't make any big mistakes like yesterday. Yesterday was kind of bad. I've seen this move recently, I think in a Blitz game, actually. I'm just going to move my knight here. I think the 2 knights here is a common kind of idea. Also, my opponent did not put their pawn on a6. Okay, that's just, I have to defend the pawn. And here, there's a couple of options. I think if I come here with the bishop, I could still protect. If he takes, I take. I don't really like that. I've considered moves where my queen comes here, but I didn't like it because the knight comes in, and then after this, he's just eating my knight. So I think we're just going to put... Another option is to push this pawn, but that looks a little dangerous. I think that's what I ended up doing in my Blitz game, funnily enough. We could take here. Okay, he doesn't come, so we're just going to protect the knight. Just to protect their structure here. This bishop also stops his knight from coming in. Now, what does that move do? It supports the center pawn, but it also allows his bishop to come in. We could castle here, and I think that's fine. So let's just do that. Also, I wonder, did I have the option to take this pawn? No, I didn't. Okay. So that was another reason to protect here. Yeah, and I expected that. That stops that. He has this move. Should I push with my pawns? My opponent is playing super fast. Should I push with my pawns? If I push here, he could take. Obviously, he could just go backwards. He hasn't weakened his king at all. So, I've weakened mine. I don't know if I should necessarily do that. But I do kind of want to... I'm not sure. I might... Let's just do it. What's the worst that can happen? I lose the game? That's fine. I need to learn how to do these pawn pushes in a more effective manner. Of course, we could always get checked, so we have to watch out for that. But for now, we're fine. We could come here, takes, and he moves here, possibly. Then our bishop comes here, supporting the pawn. His knight can come here, which is an annoying square, but our bishop could take. He takes, and then we would need some support. So I want to actually move my rook. I want to rook lift it. I want to get it closer to the action. Maybe coming over here. Another option is to move my king out of the way. Which I like as well. We're just going to put the rook here. We can't get checked either. So let's start bringing our resources to the other side of the board. And hope that it works. Okay. Now if we come here, he could close it off. He also has eyes on this pawn. So we can do several things here. One is we could attack here, allowing his queen to get in, but I don't think the queen could do anything on its own. So you know what? Let's just do that. Force the bishop back. Good. Then we'll bring our queen here to kind of eye this diagonal. We have to be very careful of knight moves, but we always have a trade if possible. Our bishop is kind of weak. I'm tempted to come here and take just to keep the bishop pair. He always has this move which looks annoying coming in. We could attack with the pawn. He could take or take here. So yeah, I feel like this is maybe not the best move, but we'll just do that. This looks annoying. That's the reasoning. And you know what? Let's just preemptively kind of prevent the knight from being annoying. I'm tempted to break through the center here. I'm not sure how much... I'm not sure if I should do that. The bishop... Jesus, my opponent is playing so freaking fast. I wonder if there are tricks with the rook in the center. So we're going to leave it there to have some attack on this. We would have to reorient the bishop somewhere, though. Maybe coming here. We always have to keep an eye on this square, on the h4 square. For now, everything looks decently okay. We have a lot of pawns on the light squares. Allowing our bishop to travel in a nicer way. Okay, so he unpins his king here. Yeah, I'm actually not sure how I want to handle this. This is a nice bastion or whatever for our bishop. It's a nice spot for it. It also frees up our pawns. Talking a lot. I don't know if I'm talking out of my ass or not, though. He's putting a lot of pressure on this side. When your opponent does that, you could strike in the center, right? And there's no real attack here. So let's say we come here. He takes, we take. Now we're starting to have eyes on this center pawn, this backwards pawn, if you may, if I may, whatever. And that we also have our rook kind of becoming open. It weakens our e4 pawn and our g4 pawn, though. His king is pretty safe. So there's a couple of options here. We could also kind of make a battery here, maybe break through in this way. But then we kind of lose this square that we were blocking. We could come here maybe to g3 to prevent the queen from coming in. Or we could even go to h1, which looks funny. h3 also could... I don't really like this move. I just don't know what else to do. There's an option of coming here so that if he pushes... I don't know. Here, here, here. It looks a little dubious, if I may say. We could now target this pawn. If he pushes forward, we can come here, creating more eyes on the knight. But then he comes back targeting. I'm not sure what the best move is here. I don't want to get paralyzed. So let's actually just push the center. Our bishop is still okay. And let's come here with more eyes over here. Okay. Let's go backwards. Our original plan comes to fruition here. So that's very good. The problem with playing too fast. Now we could also possibly bring our bishop here if he strikes. If he strikes, he weakens the defense of his king, I feel like, and we could just en passant him. Something like takes, check, takes. Oh no, he would be able to take with this. That looks like a little bit of a funny move. We could start with this probably, attacking his queen. Seeing what the queen will do first. And then reacting kind of to that. Because I kind of like this bishop. I don't want it to die. So, yeah. Don't really want it to die. Okay. Is it forced to die here? Not really. Not really. We could like move it to the side, but then he takes the a2 pawn. Yeah, let's just take. The queen is watching this pawn also. Little bit scary. I wonder if we have any tricks here, like takes, rook takes. That looks super good. You know what? I'm gonna go for this little trick. But he could check us. That's the only problem. I don't like that. Yeah, I feel like he could get into the position here. So we have to protect this pawn. Well, this move accomplishes the same idea, so let's come here. Takes. So something like takes. Queen comes to stop it. Rook takes. Queen takes our queen. Our rook takes. King goes here. We check. Now that actually looks good. Wait. No way that works. We have 2.5 minutes. Takes. Check. Only legal move. Takes. He could come in with this check. Should we just simplify the position? Wait, can't he just take the... Oh, he could take the rook now. Let's just take. Let's not make it more complicated. We'll come here, attacking the queen. If we played a 15-minute game, maybe something like that would work. Let's go. Wait, takes. He can't take because that's mate. Right? I'm not crazy. That's mate. We could even come in with this check, forcing him to take, and then we get mate. So his queen needs to defend. That's a definite his queen has to defend type situation, I believe. So let's say he comes here, because, I don't know, looks like a good spot to defend. Wow. Huh? Deck takes. Oh, we can't take. Okay. We could come here. What if this takes? All right, let's not overthink. Again, we don't have much time. Let's just battery up, take this pawn, threaten the queen. Our king is not that safe, so we have to be very careful defending this and defending this. That was smart, I guess. So, we could target this. He can't come here, obviously. Oh, he could take this b2 pawn now and attack us. That's a little bit scary. Let's come here. We don't have time. Trading everything seems smart. Good. Targeting this. We do not have time. There was definitely something we could have done here. That was dumb. If we're up a rook, we definitely win this. We have 3 passed pawns. I think here works. Oh my god, I got scared that he could take and he would have enough pressure, but then we take this rook and we're fine. Let's just push that. Yeah, we can't lose this. We just have to be very careful. But 44 seconds. It's always time trouble when I play well. Let's go here protecting this pawn. If he checks us, we just move out of the way. Or even if he doesn't. Okay. Good, we have this move. Now he's forced to trade and we win. Come on, resign out of... Well, okay, you don't resign. Come on, man. 30 seconds left. Let's go, baby. That's why you don't play fast. I feel like that's a thing we say a lot. Say 30 in the comments if you watch this far, by the way. 83.3%. Yeah, this was all book moves. Even this bishop move, I didn't know that. I genuinely didn't know that. And this bishop move wasn't the best. Apparently castling is better. I don't understand really, because I don't like this idea of this doubled pawns. It doesn't look helpful at all. I wonder why the bishop coming to protect is bad. So he did the best move, and I took back the best way. And, going for the center attack right away is the best move here. And I'm guessing you're right away... but this opens up the position, and I have a double... I have the bishop pair. I would think of something like this, for example. And after e4, maybe play passively, maybe take. Taking not good, because then it pins your bishop. Something like this, this is what I see right away. Oh wait, my king's not castled. It just looks really bad, and my bishop's gonna die. So I guess this forces the play to be a little more passive, and he could actually just keep pushing here. Interestingly enough. That doesn't work because of that. I don't know, a lot of tricky stuff. Yeah, I would take here. You could come here, then take. The difference here is I'm not castled, and he could very quickly attack my position, I suppose. Maybe even go for some crazy lines of mate. I'm not sure. Well, okay, this looks pretty bad. So very interesting stuff in the Sicilian. The e-pawn can just keep pushing if he pushed the d-pawn forward twice. But my opponent did not do that. Good to know, though. Actually, if he did push twice and I took and the knight took, it's saying to go d2, let the bishop die. And now this pawn is not as much of a target because you could go b5, having this. Maybe the bishop comes here to protect, and you have a chance to castle, possibly, right? And that would be an even position. Very interesting stuff. Anyway, after castling, we attack. And yeah, this was an inaccurate move, but it wasn't the worst. I mean, we're not doing terribly here. Moving the king here was, again, not the worst thing, but I guess it gives my opponent the opportunity to break into the position. And if I, let's say, move the king forward again, he can take, and there's just too many eyes here, and it comes with check, targeting the bishop. We're going to trade queens, and I'm going to lose the game. Very interesting. Again, it comes down to d5. Comes down to d5. And here my best option would be to support this. If he attacks, then my bishop is safe, and I'm bringing more resources to the king's side, I suppose. Very interesting. Anyway, that's not what happened. I really have to be careful of that d5 push. That's what I'm learning. I finally kick out the bishop a bit, reorganize some pieces, and I figured the knight would come there, and that's why I thought this move was good. But no, apparently bringing the rook to the center also makes sense, because I have eyes on the queen. I could do some tricks, maybe. I end up doing that a little later. My bishop is in a place I like, and this pawn push was not the... was actually a mistake. He could retarget the bishop. What if I come here and he takes? I mean, he has two center pawns. I wouldn't say this is the worst thing ever, but I don't have my bishop pair anymore, which I kind of saw was useful here. So my better move, instead of pushing this pawn, is to bring this bishop here. And now if he tries to go for this trade, I have this move. Taking with the rook, my pawns... yeah, I could have taken with the rook. And now I'm eyeing these two. My pawn structure is very, very solid looking. His bishop can't really get into... I guess his bishop can get into the position like this. But then I could continue the pressure here, something like this, and I'm winning. Well, obviously, if he just ignores the flank pawns. Anyway, I bring the bishop back here. I had this move. Instead of moving the bishop out of the way for the eyes on this, the queen could add pressure. Now that is very clever. And here he should have kicked my bishop out. Makes sense. And here we trade the bishops. I bring my queen closer. And okay. So taking here was not a good move. I lose this, right? He doesn't need to take. That's something I have to remember. See, I knew that if this, I even have this move, which is crazy. But this comes with check. And, you know, I guess I could go back and forth. Let's say I took. Then he's winning, right? Slightly. He has an extra piece. Anyway. Or does he? I don't know. Anyway. It's good I didn't do that. It's good I was low on time, I guess. And here I could have came here. Because if takes, the checkmate threat still exists. Aha! See, I didn't see that. Instead, I traded. Trading here was smart, though, which is good by me. Here he blunders. I saw the blunder. And here I had mate in 4. So I looked at the computer line already, unfortunately. But this is mate in 4, because now the king can't move. If he goes back, this is mate. After takes. Wow. Queen sacking. If he tries to, I don't know, get into the position somehow, this is mate. Wow. That is fascinating. I did not see that. I don't know if I would see that even with time. And here I was just okay with all of this because of the time. And I mean, I had 2-3 passed pawns. I knew it would have been fine. We just trade into an end game. And it was pretty simple from there. I was willing to trade this also. But yeah, I had a good position. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys like my haircut. If you actually watched this far, you could say whatever I said earlier to say in the comments. What was it, 30? Because I had 30 seconds or something. And you could say haircut together. That's how I know you watched this far. Really appreciate you guys especially, but I appreciate all you guys, and have a great one. Bye-bye.